RMS 3.0 Chapter 6. Welcome back, and congratulations on passing Chapter 5. In Chapter 6, we will be going over the Finances tab. Finances include both pay activities and progress payments. The RMS Government Mode and Contractor Mode can be used to track finances pertaining to the contract. Finances are tracked with pay activities entered manually or imported through a standard data exchange format file with a program like Primavera. These pay activities are associated with financial values that are paid out upon completion. Because pay activities are used to pay out the contract, it is critical to enter pay activities correctly. Payments cannot be completed unless the total amount of pay activities matches the CLINs, which match the contract amount. When everything is balanced, the sum of the pay activities will balance out with the contract amount. And here are 3 important tips to ensure your payroll runs smoothly. First, failure to plan means planning to fail. Nearly every issue you'll run across in the Financial tab will all point back to improper planning or not ensuring all your bases are covered. Take your time, understand what the goal is and how to go about accomplishing it. And if you have questions, ask for help. Then, begin the planning process. Second, keep it simple. Don't make complicated identifiers, use negative activities, or unnecessarily swap out activities. A good rule of thumb would be to touch the financial portion of the site only when necessary. Because so many variables seen in the financials area are connected to other areas of RMS, take the time to enter the correct data in all fields, double-check entries, and whenever you find an error, correct it promptly. Third, SDEF setup. SDEF stands for Standard Data Exchange Format, which provides a proprietary protocol to exchange project planning and progress data between scheduling systems and project management software. It is used by the United States Army Corps of Engineers in their project management and network analysis systems, or NAS. We will go into SDEF setup in Chapter 11 of this RMS course. Here's the Pay Activities view. Contractors just starting a contract may not see any activities and will see a variance between the current contract amount and the sum of all activities. Notice the information bar at the bottom giving information on the current pay activity on the left and total contract with their variance, or difference, on the right. This totals bar will help identify when activities aren't matching up with line items. Activities must match up with line items in order to ensure payment. Some of the items linked to pay activities include submittals, user schools, transfer property, installed property, quality control tests, and QA or QC deficiency. The Pay Request Worksheet and Contractor Action items will help you ensure all requirements for payment have been completed before your request for payment has been submitted. Errors lead to delays, and delays are the last thing you want. The worksheet and action items also show the government all QC requirements have been completed. Balance is key with pay activities. Being in balance is the only way the pay request will pass through to the government side. All USACE contracts are broken down into CLINs, which stands for Contract Line Item Numbers. CLINs will be based on either dollar amount, which is called value-based, or by unit price, and this is called quantity-based. All contract data and award CLINs are uploaded into RMS 3.0 by the government shortly after contract award. In short, the contractor will enter the pay activities and will tie each activity to a CLIN. A CLIN can have several pay activities attached to it. The contractor must be certain the pay activities balance to the CLIN amount. And don't worry, we'll be going over how to make sure everything is balanced throughout this chapter. This is the Pay Activities screen. Once the government loads all contract data into RMS, only the CLINs will be visible in the Pay Activities screen. If you see red fonts anywhere in the Pay Activities screen, this means something is out of balance and needs to be addressed by the contractor. A CLIN Sum of Activities box gives sum of activities to each CLIN on the left and sum of all activities to the current contract amount on the right with variances. One important rule to follow has to do with the project schedule. Anytime a new project schedule is uploaded, make sure you check the Pay Activities page for balance between the pay activities and CLIN amounts, or sum of all pay activities to the contract amount. If you take a look at this CLIN tab example, you'll see CLIN 001 is balanced with the sum of activities. However, now you see the red font I talked about earlier. CLINs 002 and 003 are marked unbalanced. They will need to be adjusted over in the Activities tab because payment cannot be processed unless the activities balance with the CLIN. Here's a CLIN based on quantity. When an activity amount is entered into RMS, the quantity will be computed for you. Likewise, when the quantity is entered, the activity amount will be computed. This CLIN is based on lump sum, also known as value. As you can see, the only field that can be edited is the activity amount. Notice also that the quantity is always assumed to be 1. Let's wrap up what we just went over. Balance is important. Any changes to the contract value requires a change to activities as well. The government adds a new CLIN for modification or to increase an existing CLIN and creates a pay activity which will be equal to the CLIN amount. The contractor will then need to edit the new activity or create additional pay activities. And remember, the activity total should never exceed the CLIN amount. The government can also reduce an existing CLIN or create a new CLIN. After the government is done, the contractor will need to go into RMS and adjust the activities by either creating a new activity or reducing the quantity of the existing activity. Again, it's all about balance. The contractor must balance the pay activity and the CLIN for every item on the CLIN schedule. Now let's edit an activity. First, open the Activities view and click on a CLIN number. Then press the Edit button. In this example, we see a variance of $3,293.20, which we will need to correct. But first, we need to find the reason for the variance. We'll need to take a look at all of the activities in this CLIN to find the problem. And we see the problem. This CLIN has a unit price of $10.65 per square foot. However, we agreed to 4,000 square yards of pavement removal. This number will need to be adjusted to 4,000, and the variance field in our pay request will be updated and correct. Let's take a look at manually adding an activity. Let's click the Edit button from the Activities view. Enter your activity number in the pop-up, and then click OK. Now, we need to tie this newly added activity to a subcontractor. If you click the blue space in the subcontractor field, a drop-down menu will appear. When it does, select the activity the subcontractor will be performing. Next, we need to tie the feature of work to the activity by clicking the blue field next to Feature and select the appropriate activity. Now, you'll enter a description. And activity amount. Finally, tie CLIN to the activity by clicking the blue field next to CLIN, click the back button, and you're done. If you need to delete an activity, make sure you're in the Activities view and single-click the activity you're going to delete. Click the Delete button. Confirm you would like the item deleted, and click the back button to save your changes. In rare instances, you may need to delete all activities, and luckily, this action can be done all at once. First, you will select the Delete All Activities button, then confirm you really want to delete all the activities, and click the back button to commit the changes. Pay requests are an important feature of RMS 3.0. The contractor uses the progress payment submodule found in the finance module. The government also uses this module to track the progress of the project. If there is a variance between the sum of activities and current contract amount, or between CLIN amount and pay activity amount, an error message comes up and the progress payment cannot be processed. The contractor with the SDEF schedule must balance the finances in the scheduling software before sending the progress payment to the government side. Before you submit a progress payment, you'll want to meet with the QA and agree on a percentage complete for pay activities. These percentages will be entered into RMS shortly. Be careful, the government will reduce requested earnings if your report shows outstanding requirements.
Hi there, I'm Alex from Titan University, the leader in government construction, safety, quality control, and environmental training. We hope you enjoyed the Module 6 preview of the course Mastering RMS. Please like, share, and comment if you did. We'd really appreciate it. If you want to learn more, or get your Mastering RMS certificate, head on over to Titan University by clicking the link below. Our courses are affordable and easy to comprehend. Plus, we also have course materials you can download to assist you. The Mastering RMS course has several modules. But no worries if you can't finish it all in one sitting. You can take as long as you like to complete it. If you are, or want to be, a quality control manager for construction, this Mastering RMS course just might be for you. Please don't forget to like and share. We hope to see you over on Titan University.